Namaskar. Good evening, everyone present here. Respected Chief Guest, Sri Chandra Khan sir, distinguished speakers, sir, faculty members, and my dear participants. I, Dr. Sujata Bhattacharya, Principal of Nagaon Law College, honored to welcome you to the Veledictory Session of 1 week capacity building program on fortifying digital India, understanding cyber threats and regulatory framework. As you raised the curtain on 23rd February 2026 on Digital India, we highlighted the importance of AI, cybersecurity, and legal framework to combat cybercrime. It is heartwarming to reflect on the vibrant exchanges and collaborative spirits that define the various sessions we have attended in the last 6 days. Our esteemed speakers have enlightened us with their profound knowledge. My heartfelt gratitude goes to them and the organizing committee for this applaudable work. On this note, I welcome our chief guest, council, and all the dignitaries and the participants present here to this valedictory session of the 1 week capacity building program. This ceremony marks not the end, but the beginning of a new collaborations in our academic endeavor. I welcome all of you to the concluding ceremony, and I hope this capacity building program enlighten our horizon of knowledge on cybercrime, as well as we will be able to guide in our in our digital work, whatever we're doing in the digital platform. Thank you so much, Dipankar. Over to you.
Thank you, madam, for your thoughtful and gracious words. And now we are honored to have with us our esteemed chief guest for this valedictory session, Srijut Sharat Chandra Khan sir, President, Nagaon Law College, Nagaon. Sir, association with legal education and institutional development has been a source of guidance and inspiration. His presence adds great value to this concluding session. I now invite Sir to kindly address the gathering and share his valuable thoughts as we conclude this 1 week capacity building program. Sir, it's over to you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very happy to hear that the Nagaon Law College, along with Dr. Rohinikanta Barua Law College, Dibrugarh, jointly organized this 1 week online capacity building program on fortifying digital India, understanding cyber threats and regulatory frameworks. This is a very important topics nowadays. In this 21st century, the rapid proliferation of digital technologies has created unprecedented opportunities for economic growth, social development, global community, and also we can say in overall development of our country and society. So this important topic has been taken up as discussion in this 1 week online capacity building program. I thank the organizers for choosing these topics. Now, in India, we know that there are 800 million internet users, and India is the second largest online market globally. First is China. And the governments of India, Digital India Initiative launched in 2015 with the aim to make India a digitally empowered society and a knowledge and economy. Particularly during COVID-19 pandemic, we have shifted towards the digital platforms. Now, nowadays, we cannot avoid United Payment Interface, which is in short known as EPI. And this UPI, a real-time payment system developed by National Payment Corporation of India, has revolutionized digital payments, making India a global leader in this space. Digital technologies are very much important nowadays, but side to side, some threats, particularly in cyber security, has also developed. Yesterday, I read a news item in Times of India. The headline was, "When chatbots are used to plan violence, is there duty warrant?" So, by this news item, by reading this news item, I found that on last New Year's Day, a man parked a Tesla Cybertruck outside the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. And that vehicle was packed with explosive materials. And shortly before 9 a.m., the truck was exploded. The gunfire detonating a combustible collection of fuel and fireworks in the backside of the vehicle. The driver was burnt beyond recognition. Several people injured. Several people lost life, and also severe damage caused to the properties. Then when investigating team investigated about the said incident, then the police is able to identify the driver. And one investigator at OpenAI checked to see whether he used GPT to plan the attack. And interestingly, he found that the driver had it. And he found that 5 days before explosion, the driver asked the generative AI chatbot about a dynamic like material called ternarite, how much he can legally buy, and what caliber gun is needed to set it off. And he also asked where he could get these supplies on his route from Colorado to Nevada. And all the questions answered, rightly answered by that chatbot. And with the help of that advice or information received from generative AI chatbot, he planned, and accordingly, that explosion was occurred or happened. Now, in this way, some people, the mind of some people, always searching how to cause damage to the society, to the property by using this digital technology. This is a matter of important how to protect this. In India, the DPA, that is the Digital Personal Data Protection Act, has been enacted in 2023, and thereafter rules are also framed in 2015 to protect the digital personal data from such type of crime, using in again the personal data from to save from such kinds of cyber crimes. Now, in this session, 1 week session, the several resource persons having depth knowledge on the subjects, elaborately described on the subject, on the topics, and they, by their depth knowledge, they have very simply explained a very complex matter. So I offered my thanks to all the scholars or resource persons and also the participants because they will be benefited from their valuable speech. And my only request that these laws are there, rules are there, but if the laws and rules are confined in the pages of books, law books, then it will not benefited the public, general public. So I request the participants, the knowledge they have gathered from this online program, they will spread it, they will take it to the general people, to the general public, so that the general public become cautious how to protect them from such type of cyber crimes. So I would not like to speak more because of time. So I thanks the organizers, the Nagaon Law College and the Dr. RKB Law College Dibrugarh for organizing this 1 week online program on a very important topic. And I also again congratulate and offer thanks to all the scholars and participants. And with these few words, I conclude my piece. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful and encouraging address. Your words have beautifully summed up the significance of this program. And now, to formally conclude this inaugural session, I now invite Sri Rajkumar Agarwala, Vice Principal, Dr. Rohinikanta Borua Law College, Dibrugarh, to propose the vote of thanks. Sir, it's over to you.
Thank you, Dipankar, for giving me this opportunity to offer my vote of thanks. Namaskar, everybody present over here in this all-important program. Good evening, respected dignitaries, learned speakers, my colleagues and my contemporaries, and dear participants. On behalf of Dr. Rohinikanta Borua Law College, Dibrugarh, and Nagaon Law College, Nagaon, I have the honor to propose the vote of thanks for this 1 week online capacity building program on fortifying digital India, understanding cyber threats, and regulatory frameworks. At the very outset, I wish to place on record my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dibrugarh University, Assam, Professor Jitan Hazarika sir, for setting the academic tone of the program. Sir's gracious presence and inspiring words during the inaugural session provided a clear sense of direction and purpose that guided the program throughout this week. I also respectfully acknowledge our distinguished keynote speaker, Professor Subham Hazarika sir, retired professor and former head Department of Law, Guwahati University, for gracing the inaugural session and enriching the program with his scholarly presence and insights. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the eminent resource persons, including today's resource person, Dr. Amit Kumar Kashyap, Head of the Department, Institute of Law, Nirma University, Ahmedabad, for his insightful and knowledgeable session, and also who had kindly consented to continue with this valedictory session. And all the other resource persons who shared their expertise and experience throughout the program. Each session was intellectually engaging and practically relevant, contributing significantly to the overall success and academic richness of this initiative. I sincerely thank all the participants for their active involvement and sustained engagement throughout the program. Your questions, discussions, and reflections ensured that the sessions remained interactive and meaningful. I place on record my deep appreciation for the principals of the organizing institutions, Dr. Gautami Datta Principal, Dr. Rohinikanta Barua, Law College, Dibrugarh, and Dr. Sujata Bhattacharjee, Principal, Nagaon Law College, Nagaon, for their constant guidance, encouragement, and institutional support, without which this program would not have been possible. I sincerely thank Srijut Sarat Chandra Khan Sir, President, Nagaon Law College, Nagaon, Assam, for graciously accepting our invitation and addressing the gathering as the chief guest of the valedictory session. His thoughtful words, encouragement, and continued association with the institution added great value to this program. I would like to especially acknowledge Dr. Himadri Burman, Sir, Associate Professor of Management, Center for Management Studies, Dibrugarh University, for being the torchbearer of this program. The theme of the program emerged from his academic insight, and his support connecting with eminent resource persons played a crucial role in giving the program in its depth and direction. My sincere gratitude and special thanks goes to Dr. Dipankar Bhattacharjee, Assistant Professor of Management and Program Coordinator, and Ms. Pritisa Chaudhary, Assistant Professor of Law and Joint Program Coordinator. Both demonstrated a wholehearted involvement, quite dedication, and thoughtful coordination that were central to the smooth and successful conduct of this program. I also acknowledge the valuable contribution of the other coordinators of the organizing team for their committed efforts, cooperation, and teamwork, which played an important role in bringing this program together. Special thanks to the moderators, Mr. Tarlekyo Hajarika and Mr. Pankaj Jyotinath, Assistant Professors of Law, Nagaon Law College, for their effective moderation, which ensured smooth conduct and meaningful interaction during the sessions. I would also like to make a special mention of Dr. Manumita Pal, Assistant Professor, Dr. Rohinikanta Barua Law College, whose behind the scene assistance and constant support deserve special appreciation. I also wish to express my sincere thanks to Mrs. Ritimoni Sharma, Faculty of English, Dr. Rohinikanta Barua Law College, for her kind support in reviewing the language and assisting with the framing of the program materials. I also extend my sincere thanks to all faculty members of both the organizing institutions for their academic contribution, cooperation, and unwavering support. Further, I gratefully acknowledge the faculty members of Dr. Rohinikanta Barua Law College who graciously come forward to deliver and assist with the vote of thanks during the program, reflecting true academic teamwork and commitment. A special word of thanks goes to the technical team, Mr. Devajit Barua, and our student Joy Pratim Bhajani, for their technical expertise, prompt assistance, and tireless efforts in ensuring the uninterrupted conduct of all online sessions. Last but not the least, I acknowledge with appreciation all other technical and non-technical staff both directly and indirectly involved and associated with us, whose behind the scene efforts were essential to the successful organization of this program. I also extend my sincere thanks to all our well-wishers for their encouragement, goodwill, and continued support. With these words, I conclude the vote of thanks, once again expressing my heartfelt appreciation to everyone who contributed to the success of this 1 week online capacity building program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the gracious vote of thanks. With this, we come to the end of this formal session for 1 week online capacity building program on fortifying digital India, understanding cyber threats and regulatory framework. On behalf of the organizing institutions, I extend my sincere gratitude to all dignitaries, speakers, and coordinators, as well as, last but not the least, to all the participants for making this program a success. And once again, I would like to thank Amit, Dr. Amit Kumar Kashyap sir, Sarat Chandra Khaun sir, especially principals of both the institution, Dr. Gautami Datta and Dr. Sujata ma'am, for being and guiding us throughout this sessions as well as the whole program. And special thanks also goes to our moderator, Pankaj Jyoti Nath sir, and Troilukka sir for moderating all the sessions, and last but not the least to all the technical as well as non-technical staffs as well as the faculties of both the colleges for being and supporting us throughout the program. With that, we come to the end of this session. And I would like to request the participants that we'll be sharing the last day's feedback form via WhatsApp. Please don't forget to fill it up. It will be easy for us to issue your e-certificates if we get all the feedback form from you. Thank you once again. So we look forward for another session uh, during the course of time. Thank you. With that, we come to the end of this program.
Successful. Thank you.